Hey Soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we are doing a message that you are meant to hear right now. And to do this reading we are going to be picking 4 piles together. So that's 1. That is 2. 3, and the last card is this. So let's see what we have for today's reading. For pile number 1, we have Star Mother Arrakis. For pile number 2, we have Beyond Death, Life. For pile number 3, we have Blood Angel. And for pile number 4, we have the Lion and the Deer. If you like to pick with crystals, let me add these right now. There we go. So for pile number 1, we have the Fluorite point. And this is what your crystal looks like. For pile number 2, we have the Lodolite. Oh, sorry, there we go. We have the Lodolite, and this is what your crystal looks like. There we go. For pile number 3, you have the Bloodstone point, and this is what your crystal looks like. There we go. And for pile number 4, you have the blue agate, and this is what your crystal looks like. So take a look at which one of these 4 piles or 4 crystals you're the most drawn to, and that will probably be the pile for you here today. And as I always say, if you are drawn to more than one pile, or perhaps even drawn to all of the piles, trust your intuition. It is the magic that always guides you and leads you to the right reading. And so whether you're just drawn to one pile and you know that's it, that's the one for me today, or perhaps you're drawn to several, or maybe even all, whatever it is drawing you towards, they will be your readings. And as usual, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times and I'll see you in your readings. Hey Soul family, welcome to your card preparation process. It is so lovely to have you here as we prepare for your piles. And as you know, today we're taking a look at the message that you are meant to hear right now. And to do this reading, these are the cards that we will be using. On the left are the oracle decks, and on the right are the tarot decks that we will be using for your reading today. All right, so let's get straight into it. And by the way, if you're interested in any of the decks that I use in any reading, you'll always find that I leave a section down in the description box with all of the names of the tarot decks that I use. Okay, so let's start shuffling with intention. And, oh, thanks. We want to know, what is your message that you are meant to hear right now. And I also feel this one, felt it. And 4. So there we go. Let's pick up the next deck. Okay. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Thank you. Okay. Let's now pick up our tea leaf and divide it into 4 so that it's easier to handle. Right. I'll just take 2. I was meaning to take 2 from the tea leaves. So I'll take 2. 2. 1. Whoa. And 2. All right. And feel this one, 1 and 2. Thank you. Okay, so with regards to the tarot decks, we usually take 2 cards from each deck, and that's what we're gonna do today. So 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. I feel these 2 right there. Let's pick up our next deck. So 2, 2, 2, and 2. There we go. 1, 1, 1 and 1. 1, 1, 1 and 1. Okay. Now let's pick up the last deck. One, 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 and 1. There we go. So our 4 piles for today's reading are now ready. Let's now put them together neatly for your reading. And we'll be picking up the first pile first. These are small. I think I should put this last. Small cards. How about we, now that we're done, we'll need the oracle cards first. Okay. There we go. So that will be pile number 1. Ooh. These are going to be tricky. There. So that will be pile number 1 with the fluorite point. Then pile number 2. I think I should put these first because they move pretty easily, and then put the main card on top. So that is pile number 2. Main card. There we go. Main card of pile number 2 with the Lodolite right there. Pile number 3. Pile number 3 with the main card. There we go. With the Bloodstone point. And pile number 4. There we go. With the main cards. There we go. With the blue agate. So, your 4 piles are now ready. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. It is always a pleasure with your beautiful energies. Thank you. Love you guys very much. And let's get straight into your reading. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the Fluorite point as well as the Star Mother Arrakis. Let's keep your main card right there as we take a look at the rest of your cards. We'll be starting with your oracle cards first. Ooh, that jumped right off. And we're taking a look at what your message is today that you're meant to hear. So, you have Venus in Aries with lust. The numbers are really cool. You have 1, 2, 3. It seems like something is happening in a sequence. Interesting. You also have rich girl. Interesting. Let's take a look at your tea leaves. You have, peacock, beware of great pride. So nice. Love the peacock. And you have marriage. All right. Let's keep them right there. And now let's take a look at your tarot cards. So, you have the, wow, that's really cool. The 9 of Pentacles. Loving your cards. You have the 6 of Swords. You have the 10 of Swords. Very interesting message. All right. This is going to be a deep one. You have the King of Pentacles. Oh, it looks like a big safe behind this figure with a lot of money, with the King of Pentacles. All right. You have the Fool card. It's getting deeper with every card. All right. You have the Page of Cups. I get it. That's why that's the first time I get a reading very quickly, because it's going in sequence. That's why you have 1, 2, 3. Mind blowing how energy and spirit communicates with us. Because I've been seeing a story going on here, or a sequence. All right, so you have the Queen of Wands, and you have the Five of Cups with loss in pleasure. All right, so let's take a look at the sequence here before we dive deeper into your reading. You're gonna see the story as very interesting, but I see the universe kind of warning you against something that is about to happen. So it looks like to me, with the Medusa and the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles is a very favorable card in tarot. Having Medusa here kind of gives me this inkling that you have to be careful. And it kind of makes me feel like you will be offered something that you really love with the Nine of Pentacles, but you are asked to be careful to actually decline it and not fall for it. Because otherwise this would have been very tempting for you to go after. We'll continue the story here, but I really want to show the emphasis on this. You have lust here, desiring something. And again, with the peacock, it's something that is unique, that stands out, that is probably going to catch your attention and your eyes. But with the beware, you're being asked to be careful, to not see things at face value, and to not take the advantage that is coming, knowing what it may come with. We know that Medusa, looking into other people's eyes, can turn them into a stone. So again, with the rich girl and marriage, it's something that you would otherwise commit to, like maybe someone giving you a financial offer, or someone giving you asking for a relationship, or someone, or however this resonates in your life in the future. It looks like you could really be tempted with the lust card here to do something, or to go after something that someone is offering you, right? Especially with the Nine of Pentacles, is something that you may have been wishing for or dreaming for. And so you're really being asked to take things slow and get what you want without necessarily taking it from something or someone that could hurt you. Here we see the goddess Lamlaha, which is a Tibetan goddess, and she rides her golden bee, and they protect travelers on the road. And this is the Six of Swords. So it's not like you're being asked not to go after what you want. With the Six of Swords, you're still asked to continue to go slowly, but not take something the easy way, where later on you may pay for it with your freedom or with trouble or whatever it is. Because we can see here that Lamlaha will be protecting you from some tumultuous times. And here I see the universe will be protecting you, especially with Star Mother here. We see the idea of the universe looking out for you, protecting you from something that's coming in the future. So the whole message in your today's reading is to be careful, to inspect what's coming, and to not just take it at face value and accept it straight away. Look out for yourself And take your time slowly with the Six of Swords to look into this, because this way you'll abruptly end some tumultuous times or troubles that could have happened. Ten of Swords is an end of a cycle, and coming straight after these two cards, I see that you're ending something that could have hit you really hard. And so if you take things slowly with the Six of Swords, you protect yourself. And the result here with the King of Pentacles is you getting what you want. We see the money in the safe behind this figure, but at the same time being in a good position, right? So that's exactly what I see here. And the Fool card with the mermaid walking out with her legs instead of the fin shows that you are more than capable of doing this independently. And you don't have to rely on others or rely on someone or something that is tricky with Medusa here. Yeah. Someone that may break their promise, or with the reason I say may break a promise is because Medusa was actually a very beautiful priestess in Athena, and she broke her vow. She broke her vow to, what's the word called? To celibacy. She broke her vow to celibacy, and for that reason she was cursed into having hair with snakes, into a scary figure. So it could be that someone could be showing you that things are beautiful, making things attractive for you, but then they're breaking their promise. It could also be that someone is without a heart, with the stone involved. You know, you look at someone's eye and that's a door to their soul. If they turn people into stone, there's perhaps lack of empathy with this person, or with this deal, or with this purchase, or with this organization, whatever lucrative offer you feel you're going to be getting in the near future. Be careful with that. It does look like you may want to inspect it a little, to take things slowly. This way you'll be protecting yourself, and you will be, of course, protected by the universe. That's why you have the message here in the first place. So with the snake, of course, and all of the snakes, you know, this person could be snaky. You know, there's more to what meets the eye. And so take it slowly, because this way you will certainly be protecting yourself and ending some tumultuous energy coming from this person. Perhaps this person or this purchase or this organization, whatever it is, can cause some drama, and you want to avoid that from the very beginning. And it's here your cards clearly show that you can be independent and do this on your own with the Fool card. You don't need to rely or depend on something or someone to give it to you. You have what it takes with the legs here to go out and get it for yourself. And in fact, we do see that happening with the King of Pentacles here. We do see you getting the same pentacles or the wealth that you wanted. It doesn't have to be wealth, of course. Take it as an example. You'll be able to get what you want, but still be in a good position here with this figure sitting on their desk. You'll be in a good position doing that as you do it on your own. So do not commit. Beware of whatever is coming. Perhaps this person has great pride, or that organization doesn't have empathy towards your situation. And so with loss and pleasure, ending your reading with the Five of Cups, that's a card of lack. Loss and pleasure kind of makes me feel turn off the plug. Don't take the deal. Don't take the offer, even though it could be very lucrative. You know, the Queen of Wands is the most charismatic queen in the deck. And so don't be attracted to something that may sound amazing in the beginning, but later on may turn into something that's not right. So take your time to inspect it, is really the clear message on what's about to come into your life. Do not commit to it straight away, because with Rich Girl and the commitment here, at the end of the day, you see a hookah. Is that what it's called? A hookah on the table. And a hookah is toxic because it's toxic smoke that affects your lung, right? So again, there's this idea of pleasure, but pleasure that can harm, and not to take it. Don't take things at face value, my dear pal number one. And I see with the Page of Cups here, inspect it, take your time, and at the end of the day, you will reach and get what it is that you want. You know what's one of your clues here? We have the lizard, and the lizard reminds me of changing colors in order to fit in the environment, right? So this could be an organization or excuse me, or someone that lies and presents themselves in a way that you would expect them to present themselves or to show up in order to fit in and in order to make you feel at ease with this environment or with this offer that they are giving you. And you know what? No, I think this card had to do with a close message here. It was more about letting go of desire and becoming one with the universe. Let me read these roomy few lines that come in the guidebook with this card. Hold on. So we want to open on 23. Hold on 1 second. There we go. Empty your head of all mortal lusts. It's kind of like disregard this lust. Isn't it crazy how this lust card appeared in your reading? Empty your head of all mortal lusts and become life without breath. It's kind of like, I'm translating it from your reading now with become life without breath. It's kind of like, do you without relying on the limitations of life, you know? Become life without breath. You will not call out for God anymore, for you have become immersed in God. I feel that the last two lines are kind of like a message of protection, as we see here with Lamlaha. Like the universe is there protecting you, making sure that you get what you want. It's like, don't fear and don't worry. It's not like this person is the end-all be-all or this offer is the end-all be-all. You will get what you want and you're more than capable of getting it on your own, and you don't have to depend on someone or something that is not entirely empathetic or honest or straightforward. Very, very interesting reading indeed. So intrigued. So be careful and do know that you will be getting what you want exactly on your own, my dear pal number one. This is your exact message here from the universe with regards to this. And look at that. 1, 2, we keep seeing a sequence. We were meant to read this in a sequence. And this is exactly what I see in your reading, my dear pal number one. I wish you the best of luck. May you always be blessed. And if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity book and my productivity e-cookbook. They can both help you out in this year, you know, to set your goals and achieve them and make them happen. And the e-cookbook is really going to help you eat delicious, healthy, delicious meals that are cooked in a matter of minutes. I've partnered with a nutritionist to bring this book with you. So yeah, make sure you check both of these out. The productivity book is small, straight to the point, and it will really give you straightforward, clear advice on how to become a productive person right away while enjoying the process. And so if you're interested in checking them out, you'll find a link to these two ebooks down in the description box. And my dear pal number one, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi pile number two, welcome to your reading. You have chosen the beautiful Lodolite as well as Beyond Death Life. This is how your card looks like. This is what your card looks like. Let's keep it right there. And let's take a look at your oracle cards first and find out, along with your tarot cards, what is the message you're meant to hear right now. Very lovely message. So you have the moon in Taurus with exaltation. Such a nice card to start with. And I'm seeing 1, 2. You also have a journey. And that kind of goes hand in hand with this card somehow. But let's keep it here for now. How about we move this down there so we have space for the tea leaves. You have moon, changes in your life. I'm pretty sure about this card because now we can clearly see it. Positive changes, albeit. Positive changes though. Right, let's see that. Butterfly, transformation. Again, a change for the better. This is uncanny. All right, so let's keep it there. I think you can see your cards. All right, so let's take a look at your tarot cards. So you have the 10 of Swords, very dark card at the end of some darkness, it seems, because the main card as well as during the night. And you have a creature here with an eye seeing something. There's a tent. Right, so the 10 of Swords. You have the Death card. Talk about transformation. I mean, if the Death card didn't appear, this wouldn't be a true transformation, would it? So you have the Death card here. You have the butterflies. Do you see your cards? The Death card again with the butterfly. I mean, your reading is outright saying it to you. Thank you for the synchronicities. So you have the Death card again. My goodness. You're coming out of the cocoon of the darkness and your life is changing drastically if you were drawn to pile number 2. How lovely. You have the 3 of Swords and we can see traveling, moving, and especially metaphorically, moving from dark clouds, a dark place to a much better place. 3 of Swords signifies some hurt and pain, especially mental pain. So you're moving away from something that was very torturous, especially with the 10 of Swords, very painful with the 3 of Swords. And you're moving away from this energy into the light, into something very happy with the exaltation here. All right. So you have the 10 of Pentacles now. Interesting and beautiful. Loving your cards, pile number 2. You have the 3 of Cups, a celebration. You have the Prince of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands. And now I see you going towards more excitement times and more exciting areas. You know, an airplane signifies a holiday, traveling to a lovely or interesting place. So you're moving to more exciting times, especially with the 10 of Pentacles here. A time full of blessings and a lot of happiness. And you have the 6 of Cups with pleasure. I mean, your reading is either saying pleasure or transformation. It's unbelievable. I mean, with these types of cards, really, you don't even need to click on a tarot reading. It's spelling it out to you. It's unbelievable. We can clearly see that this movement is a drastic change. So from one end of the spectrum to the far end of the spectrum. And the reason I say that is because the 10 of Pentacles is an excess of an energy. So here we see the excess of blessings and happiness and fulfillment. And the 10 of Swords is excess of betrayal and hurt and feeling tied down. But the interesting thing is, it looks like you're actually leaving because You have the journey, you have the Three of Swords. I remember this card, this is the first card in the deck. I remember it was talking either about a journey or that you're following the traces and no one's going to be able to know where you're going, because this talked about the sea. Rumi's words were about the sea. So again, I'm kind of feeling you're moving overseas. Could that be it for a lot of you, pile number 2? A lot of the sea appearing in your reading. If it's not overseas, you're definitely moving. This is a grand move, especially how the butterfly leaves the cocoon. There's a big move happening in your life, but there is this strong idea that nobody will be able to trace where your steps are. Why am I saying that? Let me read the 2 lines related to this card in the Rumi guidebook. I remember, see, it says, footprints lead to the shore of the sea. Beyond that point, no trace remains. And it kind of makes me feel that you're leaving something, some sort of really bad energy with the Death card and the Ten of Swords, some sort of betrayal or disappointment or even being stuck. But there's something about others not being able to trace you or to know where you are or where you're going. Ultimate freedom. I don't know why this is significant in your reading. Let's pick up your tarot card and find out. Yeah, especially that you're moving away from pain with the Three of Swords. So we're also going to be checking what kind of excitement are you moving into. The Prince of Wands, the Knight of Wands, a lot of excitement. You know, the Knight of Wands goes after what they desire and want regardless of anything. So talk about excitement. And the Three of Cups, again, excitement and celebration and having fun, pleasure. So first, let's take a very quick look at why it's important for others not to know where you are. And I don't mean to get into your life. I just, since it's mentioned in your reading, I want to explore it for you in case there is a message there. So, wow, you have the Four of Wands. So we're asking why you don't want others to know, or why others are not going to know your traces or where you are. So you have the Four of Wands. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Independence and happiness. Also, the Four of Wands is regarded as reaching a certain milestone. You have the Queen of Cups, feeling exalted, happy. And you have the Knight of Cups, going after what you want, what you desire. So this tells me that no one's going to know where you are for some sort of protection. Yeah, because with the Ten of Swords, there may have been betrayal or people that don't wish you well for one reason or the other that hurt you. And so it looks like the same people won't be able to trace your steps as a protection for you to reach the next level of your life, to be independent and to pursue and follow your heart and to do what is important for yourself. Some sort of protection. It's like they don't deserve to be part of your new life, maybe. All right, so the more important question is, how is your life going to be like? What's the pleasure? What's the exaltation? I want to find out for you. Let me pick up your deck again and shuffle it. I'll shuffle it and come back. You know what I'm noticing? I'm noticing 1, 2, which I've noticed from the beginning, and then 3. That happened in pile number 1, the sequence of 1, 2, 3. So if you were drawn to pile number 1, there is a different message, but perhaps you may want to check it out. Okay, it's a different message than that, but maybe it will also resonate with you. So let's first pick up an oracle card, because I want to get further and inspect for you what this exaltation is. What is this beautiful transformation, especially with the Moon card? that you're not expecting at all. It's like appearing amidst the darkness. You're not expecting this huge change to happen in your life, and it's going to be full of blessings. You have no idea, pile number 2. Let's inspect it together. Let's get more information about it for you. So 2 cards popped up. We'll be taking these 2 oracle cards. And then let's pick up some tarot cards. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, let's find out together. So you have Sun in Taurus with acquisition. Sorry, there you go. Isn't that cool? All right. You have Sun in Gemini with versatility. Okay. Let's check your tarot. 2, 3 again. Do you see my point? 1, 2, 3. All right. You have, this could also mean, other than pile number 1, this could also mean that things are going to change in your life in a one step after the other. You have the Lover's card. The 3 of Pentacles. The 6 of Swords. And you have the 4 of Swords. This card definitely meant to come out because I looked at the bottom of the deck, saw the 4 of Swords before shuffling, and I was like, oh, I feel this card's significant, but I'll shuffle anyways, and it came out. So yeah, that's supposed to be here. 4 of Swords gives me this great intuitive idea that you're resting. But look at all the rabbits here around this 4 of Swords. Bears remind me of power. They're very strong. And the rabbits remind me of wealth. And we can see that here. The interesting thing is, I see you resting, relaxed, sleeping. Which kind of gives me an idea that maybe the real happiness here is that you're going to be acquiring a lot of wealth, that it's not like you're not going to be working, but it's more like it's going to make you comfortable, is what I want to say. It's going to make you live a very comfortable life. Also a very long life, because I feel with this icebox, you know how they preserve humans, there's this experiment of trying to preserve humans, and you have to do it at a certain point right before they die, or right after, sorry, not before they die. After they died, right after they die, instantly. I'm not sure how this works. I've seen it on Vsauce. Yeah, on Vsauce. So yeah, so a long, calm, tranquil life with a lot of acquisition or a lot of wealth, it seems. How is that happening? I'm sure you're asking yourself this question as well with the Lover's card. See, the Lover's card is showing you. It's like you're gonna love your new life. Almost, this mirror almost looks like the looking glass from Alice in Wonderland. You'll find yourself magically shifting into another world. And we see that with the versatility here. It's like a sudden movement that is unexpected into another world. So flexible, it almost at a point feels surreal. And it's right under the transformation cards with the 2 death cards. So 6 of Swords could be signifying movement, that you are going to be moving to another place or traveling. Yeah, and we see that, of course, here. Now, the Three of Pentacles is quite significant in this part of your reading. You're assisted by someone or some people here. We see hands working together. You know how when you do something, it takes more time. When more hands are involved, it just runs more smoothly and finishes pretty quickly. So I see assistance in this Three of Pentacles. You'll be assisted in this new world by someone or a community or some people to help you move into your new world. So this versatility card shows me that it's otherwise, because not everyone can move like that. So the reason it's hard to believe is that if you ask yourself at the moment, well, how is that going to happen? It may not momentarily right away make a lot of sense. That's the question perhaps the butterfly would ask in a cocoon. Well, I'm going to have wings and look this gorgeous and fly? How does that make sense, you know? So I'm getting the idea that you may not instantly know amidst the darkness how and what type of people or what type of assistance or what type of luck this could happen. But with the versatility here, I see like it's something that once you see it happening, it's something that could happen, but it's either against the odds or has a small fracture of it happening. Or, you know, like if you hear someone saying it, you'd probably go, yeah, I guess it makes sense, but wow, what type of luck is that? I'm a very lucky person. Something like that. So, yes, and this move, one way or the other, maybe it's a comfortable job, it could be a comfortable job overseas, is going to be maybe providing you with a lot of wealth. This move, one way or the other, with this type of assistance will be, maybe you'll be getting benefits. Yeah, that will make you very comfortable, my dear pile number 2. And this is exactly what I see in your reading of the message that you are meant to hear right now. Look forward to a great transformation in your life, one that you're going to be ecstatic about. And it will be greatly transforming your life. And my dear pile number 2, this is exactly what I see in your reading. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload, and please don't forget to check out my productivity book and my productivity cookbook. Both of them can really help you out in this year. You know, with the productivity book, it will really teach you how to be a productive person right away, all while enjoying the process. The book has key advice and secrets on how to do that. There's also an audiobook. And with regards to the productivity cookbook, it can help you stay healthy and cook healthy, delicious meals in a matter of minutes, giving you the rest of the day to do what's important to you. This project was, I was very passionate about this project. I really wanted to help you guys out with it, and that's why to do it, I partnered with a nutritionist that I really love and believe in. I'm sure you will love this book. It's easy to follow, the steps are clear, there are nutritional values in every recipe. The ingredients, of course, are there, making it very easy, focusing on the fact that it's healthy, delicious, and can be cooked in a matter of minutes. There's also a vegan version, by the way, if you're interested. And if you want to check out these 2 ebooks, you can find links to them down in the description box. And my dear pile number 2, thank you so much for tuning in. I wish you the best of luck with this amazing, amazing transformation in your life. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the beautiful Bloodstone point as well as the card Blood Angel. Let me Let me adjust that. There we go. Very, very beautiful card. And the message that from Rumi that comes with this card is just equally beautiful. Let's keep it here and see how this fits into your reading. First, we'll be taking a look at your oracle cards and then your tarot cards. And as you know, we're taking a look at what message are you meant to hear right now. So, pile number 3, you have Saturn in Aquarius with eccentricity. Okay. You have receiving a gift. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. You have a lot of 1s and 7s right off the bat. You have crib, birth or conception of a child, or enterprise. So something new is happening in your life, something new is entering. With receiving a gift, it's like something of a surprise, because there are a lot of eyes here. Christmas is full of surprises. And eccentricity kind of gives me the impression that you're not expecting it. It's like weird. Where did that come from? And you have the hand, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. Wonderful. This kind of gives me the idea that it's coming as a gift from the universe. This looks like it's going to be a very beautiful reading. Let's check out your tarot cards, pile number 3. So you have, wow, the 2 of Cups. A lot of loving energy in this reading, especially with Rumi's poem. It's full of love. You have the Judgment card. You have, oh, this one first, okay. You have the Page of Wands. I'm feeling walking into new territory or something. Yeah, especially with something new here. You have the King of Swords. And kind of, this King of Swords is taking their eyeglasses off to take a closer look at something. Maybe this King of Swords is long-sighted and needs to look at something at a near distance. All right, you have the King of Swords. You have the 3 of Wands. Okay. You have the 9 of Cups. Beautiful card, the 9 of Cups, of course. This is a card of wish fulfillment. And you have the 8 of Swords with shortened force. And you have the Temperance cards. Right, so what is it that we see exactly here in your reading? Of course, the 8 of Swords in Thoth is associated with Jupiter, so this is a card of this is a planet of, expansion, good luck. So for some of you, this might even be specifically to one person. With the crib here, of course, we can see that you may be having a child. And with the hand, I kind of feel like the hand of the universe or the hand of God, because the card, Rumi's card here, is full of love. It's unbelievable. So it's kind of like you receiving the gift of a child, perhaps where you're going, hey, I didn't think this could happen. It's like you really wanted to have a child and you're actually receiving that. So that's for a very specific person. But for everyone else who clicked on pile number 3, we see with the Judgment card in conjunction with the 9 of Cups that it's a revival of an old wish. It's like a wish that you had that was dormant. Maybe you really didn't think it would happen at all. And you will see with the Page of Wands here that it's popping into your life where to a degree where you're really shocked. You see this person walking, grabbing everyone's attention, where you're like, hey, I thought this wasn't going to happen. You can even see the shock mentally with the King of Swords. This King of Swords took off their glasses to look closer in disbelief. So this is a wish, a dormant wish, and the reason it's dormant is because perhaps you felt it wasn't going to be reciprocated with the Two of Cups, like a prayer, an answered prayer. And since this is something that you could only dream of when you're sleeping, you cannot believe that you're going to be receiving it in real life. You're almost going to feel in a split of a second, with all of the swords here pointing towards this flower, great attention maybe from the universe. You're going to wonder with the Temperance card about what type of alchemical process or what type of magic happened for you to receive this gift. Let's find out more about this gift. Why is there such disbelief? I mean, I get it. If this was specifically to someone who was maybe looking forward to a child, but maybe for one reason or the other was trying, and now it's happening. But otherwise, this looks to me like your message is about a dream that you kind of like always wanted, but the door closed. You felt like, okay, well, it's just not for me. It is what it is. You moved on and you forgot about it. You moved on with your life. But with the Three of Wands, it's about to restart again. Because the Three of Wands is beginning a new journey, jumping on it, taking the first step of a new journey. So I'm seeing the awakening, the movement of a certain wish. Since this is the case, we must explore it together. And to do that, I'm going to be picking up your Oracle deck and your Tarot deck. This looks like something big. And before we do that, let me first read out Rumi's words to you. They're very significant, very beautiful, to give you the energy of the reading here. Perhaps some of his words could be significant to you. And if you're wondering how this wish is happening, you feel like it's out of your hands, this time it's in the hands of the universe. Let me quickly read out these beautiful words to you. So it says, in the midst of the darkness, a moon appeared with its brilliance. Stepping down from the clouds, it glanced at me. Like a falcon that hunts a bird that steals it away, it captured me and flew back to infinite space, infinite space. As I looked for myself, I could not find me, for my body had become all soul in the tenderness of love. The nine spheres of heaven dissolved in that moon, as the ship of my existence drowned in the sea of love. This is something that you're really going to be very grateful about. You're really going to feel that cosmic love, almost as you dissolve into that love, knowing that you were never forgotten, that this dream of yours was never forgotten. And to have something that you really forgot about, and to have something like that revived, is going to be very big in your life. It's going to mean the world to you. And since this is a deep reading like that, I really want to find out, what dream is this for you? You know, it's very similar to a mother or parents who always wanted to have a child. It's not happening, and boom, it just did. No one can explain it. No one knows why, but it happened. So that's the type of energy that we see with regards to your wish. You have Saturn in Cancer with charity. We see cosmic kindness, and you see the mother holding the children, almost like the universe is giving the children to the mother. So again, the idea that you're going to be receiving something that you had forgotten about, but was always yours regardless. you have, that's so beautiful, the moon in Scorpio with power. Again, I'm seeing the power of the cosmos, you know. Maybe you don't have that power in your hands, but the universe certainly does. And you have, wow, Mercury in Libra with influence. Something that you really desired. And we can see it's coming from one world into ours, from the ethereal to the heavens, just like Adam and Eve were in heaven and then were brought to earth, right? The two worlds here. 7 is very significant in your reading. I'm noticing. We keep seeing 7s, and of course 11 is a divine number. I'm not surprised after seeing your reading. Okay, let's now pick up your tarot cards. So what is this great wish that pile number 3 is about to receive, please? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Two of Swords, Queen of Swords, the Strength card, Strength and power, wow. So strength and power, also with the snake. Some of you, this could have to do with getting better health. Maybe you were concerned about a certain something with regards to your health, and you're healing from it, and you didn't expect it. It's kind of, again, like the doctors being wowed by the healing that's going on. So that's another thing. You have the Lover's card. I'll watch for all the probabilities, since this is a general reading. And you have the Hierophant. With the Lover's card, this specific Lover's card, I greatly get the idea of shift of worlds. The same person living another world and looking back in the past thinking, wow, how have things changed? So this is a big matter, a great change in your life. With the Hierophant, for a lot of you, this could be something legal. Maybe it's a huge wealth coming in for you, but it's coming in terms of maybe inheritance or someone giving property to you. Maybe you're signing a job contract or going back to a job that you really loved or a career that you really loved, and you're signing a contract, getting there. Adam and Eve signify, especially with the children here, signify finding maybe the right partner or creating a family you wished for. The Strength card shows that you are being free and relieved from a situation that you were trapped in. And now you're just free to go. You're no longer trapped in this situation. Queen of Swords shows me that you're coming out of this situation victorious. The Queen of Swords has learned the hard way, but yet has definitely learned the lessons and will make sure that this doesn't happen to her again. And so here I'm seeing that you're walking out of the situation victorious, but now you have the learned lessons that will be the blessings that you've taken from the difficulty perhaps that you have been through. Yeah, especially with the Two of Swords, you'll realize after you have won that it wasn't about winning or getting what you want, although that will make you very happy. But at that point, you realize it was all about learning to see what you haven't been seeing all along. Wow, this was such a deep reading. I wish you all the best of luck, my dear pile number 3. Look for a grand wish that will come true for you in the near future. 7 seems to be a very significant number for you. Maybe, maybe in July, or maybe 7th of April, maybe 7th of February. Yeah, maybe 17th of January. Who knows? 7 is a significant number here for you. And I wish you all the best of luck, my dear pile number 3. I really enjoyed your reading and I'm wishing you the best. And if you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my books, my productivity ebook and my productivity cookbook. I'm sure that these 2 books can really help you out in the new year as you set your goals and make sure you achieve them. They really organize your life. The productivity book is small, straight to the point. You won't procrastinate reading it, but you'll find that it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, all while enjoying it. There's also an audiobook. And with regards to the productivity cookbook, it was so important for me to provide this for you because part of achieving your dreams is a lot of the times being healthy and having the ability to eat delicious but healthy food. And it's just a huge hassle of finding delicious recipes and making sure that it doesn't take time to cook it and to prepare. It's just a huge thing. And this is why I've partnered with a nutritionist that I love and believe in to bring this ebook cookbook for you guys. It has healthy, delicious meals that are cooked in a matter of minutes. Each recipe has clear instructions of what to do exactly, even if you're not a good cook at all. It has, of course, the nutritional values, a clear picture of what to expect, and a plethora of different meals and dishes to pick from snacks to dinner to breakfast, you name it. There's also a vegan version, and if you're not vegan, perhaps you can make use of both cookbooks, so that you have a plethora of dishes to choose from. I'm sure you're going to be enjoying these 2 books. And if you're interested in checking them out, you'll find a link to them down in the description box. And my dear pile number 3, thank you so much for tuning in. It was such a pleasure doing this reading for you. And I'm wishing you the best of luck on this beautiful wish coming true. May you always be blessed. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the beautiful blue agate as well as the lion. The lion and the deer. Let me adjust that. There we go. Very beautiful card. I wonder how this is going to fit into your reading today. Let's keep it right there. And let's take a look at your cards. We'll be starting off, of course, with your oracle cards first. And we're taking a look at what message are you meant to hear right now. So you have the sun in Aquarius with idealism. Let's keep it there. You have gaining a lot of money. Wow. There you go. Everyone watching money going over to someone. And you know, this someone is you, because look, everyone's kind of looking somewhere. Even the last person is looking towards the person behind them, and there is no person behind them, because if you take a look at the person serving the money, they're serving it towards the front, so it's towards you. This is going to be a very, very beautiful reading, especially with 11. Stop. Look at that. 11, divine timing. And even your card, 22, that's 11. Oh my God. So This is a very significant reading, divinely guided it looks like. You have a bag, something important such as a new job or a raise. Again, we kind of see a bag of money or a bag of blessings of some sort. Oh my, if you clicked on pile number 4, you have, wow, firecracker, excitement. So cool, pile number 4. Let's check out the rest of your cards and see what this is about. Cannot wait to do this reading for you. It took a very cool turn at the very beginning of the reading. Let's find out. So, you have the 8 of Cups. You have the 7 of Wands. Okay. You have the 8 of Wands. 8 of Cups, 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands. You have the Queen of Swords. Interesting. You have the Page of Wands. Wow. I just saw 11 and 1 minute. If you're watching this reading, this just happened 1 hour, 11 minutes and 1 second. Wow. Divinely guided for sure in your reading now. All right, so you have Knight of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. And you have the King of Cups. Very exciting reading. Cannot wait to take a look at the details here and tell you what I'm seeing exactly. 7 of Wands, of course, overcoming challenges all by yourself. All by yourself. And that's why you have the Lion and the Deer. Perhaps you thought you were a victim, or maybe you were in the position where you're running and someone is catching you, but now you're in the powerful position. Now you're getting it. You're no longer in the maybe weaker or less fortunate or less powerful position. No one's running after you. It's like you are at the top or something now. Let me take a closer look at your cards, because we can obviously see blessings pouring onto you. That's for sure. That's clear and for sure here. I'm getting a weird intuitive idea of the lion leaving, thinking that they're winning, but coming back the next day only to find you winning. I know that sounds weird, maybe crazy, but that's what I'm intuitively really feeling in my mind when I look at these two cards. It's I can't even feel it anyway else. So I don't know how this is going to fit again into your reading, but I'm almost seeing it. Someone left thinking that they're winning, only to come back to find you winning, or in a big position, or in the powerful position. This is all happening, obviously, too quickly with the 8 of Wands. And just like how the shape and the fabric changed as you whisked the yoke in the 8 of Wands, the situation and how it looks is changing integrally as well. It's the same situation, only looks completely different. Your message has to do with you luckily getting some sort of blessings or fortune that is changing your powerful situation And it seems like there's someone in your reading involved with the lion and the deer. Someone who thought that they can abandon you, they can step over you or maybe challenge you, only to open their eyes the next day and realize that you are in the powerful position. You can clearly see it here with the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is being challenged by someone, or yeah, it's not just one person in this card, it's two. One of them is going to gain power over the other. And the funny thing is, it's not, with the Queen of Swords, it's not intellect maybe that's won, but rather a hit of luck on your side. Maybe with intellect here, it's like you trying to win them over with truth and honesty. That's the Queen of Swords, right? Trying to gain your power back by speaking the truth, saying what's right. But sometimes some people are manipulative and they can pull or gaslight the truth that you're offering them. They're 2 steps ahead because they're not functioning from truth. They're functioning from dishonesty and trying to win. And so that's why they're always 2 steps ahead. You're not planning anything. You're delivering truth, but they are pulling the strings of your heart, trying to trigger you. I'm not sure who this person is, but with the lion, perhaps this is someone with a big ego appearing in your reading. This is a person who thought they have won you over, only to open their eyes the next day where both of you are surprised. Surprise! You are excited because the scales have shifted. You're getting maybe a lump sum of money. Not maybe, I mean, this can't be clearer than that. You're obviously getting a huge lump sum of money that is allowing you to change the situation. And it seems like life has put you in the powerful position with the Ace of Pentacles here. You, with the hand here in the Ace of Pentacles, now you are in charge. I don't think you were looking to be in charge. I don't think with the Queen of Swords here, with all of the honesty here, that this is really what you're looking for. But the fact of the matter is, it seems like you are going to be in command and in charge. Perhaps the universe leaving the situation in your hands so that it goes right and just and truthfully. Wow. The Page of Wands. Truth prevails this time. And the reason I say that with the Page of Wands, because you can see someone holding a bright, shining, bright, luminous ball, looking straight at it and past it into the future, kind of like envisioning the sort of thing one can do with that type of power. So certainly power has been placed into the right hands in your reading. And with the King of Cups, you're leading with love, truth and love. Are you going to be in a leadership position? Pile number 4. Is that what it is? Or maybe not. It's just, it looks like someone here with a lion was trying to catch you, was trying maybe to haunt you, intimidate you, and life really has changed. So this reading is split into 2. Maybe for you, they are both the same situation, but maybe it's not. And we have to be mindful of that because it's a general reading. So there are 2 things happening here. You, and I didn't spend enough time here to talk about it, but boy, look at that. It looks like you're getting a huge lump sum, pile number 4, a surprise lump sum of money. And obviously this money, for one reason or the other, is putting you in some sort of power. Maybe the power to now be in control of your situation and not let other people, someone else, be in control of what you should do. Otherwise, maybe they'll drop this and then you'll have to do that, or something like that. I see you're the one now making the shot, making the call, making the plans, taking things in your taking matters into your own hands, and you're doing it properly with the Knight of Pentacles here, and making sure you're planning things right, you do things right as you always wanted to do. I don't know why most of the reading is talking about your position and this person. Perhaps this is perhaps it's not about the wealth to you, although that's great news. But the wonderful thing is no one maybe messing with your situation or trying to gaslight you or put you in a difficult situation. Perhaps that's the most important thing to you, and hence why the reading is so focused on the money coming in, specifically for many reasons, of course, but specifically to change the form of your situation. You can also, other amazing thing about your reading is with the Eight of Wands, this is happening rather quickly. Let's find out, let me bring out your tarot cards and get more information how to expect this huge lump sum to come in, especially with all the 1111. If you're questioning like how, I'm sure you are, or maybe you're not, but 1111 really tells me that it will be divinely guided. It's coming to you unexpectedly. So let's find out. Can we kindly get more information for pile number 4, please, on how they are going to be receiving this lump sum of money? May we get more information on what's going to happen? How is this going to happen, please? So we have 5 cards. Whoa, the World card. I'm being reminded of Gaia in this World card. Kind of like there's far more, you know, resources than one could think. Like what you could think, how is this going to happen to me? But with the Gaia and the World card, it's like there's more than enough for everyone. The universe really can give in unlimitless whenever when it's time for it. You have the Magician again with magic. How it's going to be very magical. You're not going to expect it. It's just going to happen, it seems, magically into your life. That's what I see here. You have the Four of Cups. It's certainly, with the Four of Cups, not going to come from anything that you can think of around you, because if you think about it from an earthly manner or a 3D way, I don't think you're going to really find out how it could be solved or how this could happen. It's happening in ways that are beyond our understanding, maybe. Yeah. Four of Cups is like, how can this happen? Something that you wish for, but you cannot see how it's going to happen. Judgment card. Wow. Do you see how some people are popping from their bubble? It's beyond our awareness is what I definitely see repeated as an answer to your question, or to this question. Especially that this is a judgment card about awareness as well. So it's beyond awareness, beyond our awareness. And with the Five of Cups, I really feel with this Five of Cups, you know, Five of Cups usually has to do with lack, but you see someone taking care of someone from another realm. And again, it shows that you are going to be greatly taken care of. You're greatly loved, appreciated, taken care of. And it's happening to you from another dimension, from another world, perhaps the ethereal world. Yeah. And it's certainly there to put you in a stronger position. And that's what the reading is very much focused on. Pile number 4. Wow, this is so cool. I almost feel the divine energy in this reading. You know, I know you have the 8 of Wands with this happening straight away, but how about we try and see if we can get timing for that? Can we kindly get a timing, please? Please don't take timing very seriously. Put it into consideration, but don't be attached to it. Know that your energy will manifest for you, but don't be too attached to time. Do know as well that it's a general reading and that it's not really right to be attached to timing or to anything really. To wait for it to happen whenever it's supposed to happen. So, timing. Wow, 9 of Pentacles, okay. Certainly a big dream happening with the wishing well in the 9 of Pentacles. Wow, and the 3 of Cups. So we are seeing 9 and 3. 9 of Pentacles and 3 of Cups. Let me take a closer, give me a couple of seconds to take a look at the cards. Taking a closer look at this card with the teacups. You know that game hot and cold, when you're getting near something and then we say hot, and then if you move further we say cold. I'm seeing here this cup as January, so that's hot, very near. Then February, colder. Then March, much colder. Which means I think that this is going to be in March. So it's happening quickly, but it's happening near and quickly. It seems like it's in March. And with the 9, perhaps it's on the 9th of March. Something significant there happening. But seeing January, February, March, expect with the hot, cold, and colder for things to progress until March. For things to, you'll be seeing some things happening in January, then in February, and in March, expect some sort of power happening at that time. Specifically, maybe on the 9th or maybe 10th, who knows, of March. And this is exactly what I see in your reading, my dear pile number 4. It was such an interesting and deep reading. I wish you the best of luck. And if you've enjoyed your reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Also, please don't forget to check out my 2 books, my productivity book and cookbook. These 2 books together can really help you out this year to achieve your goals, make them come true. The productivity book is very simple, straight to the point, but it has key advice on how to become a productive person right away, all while enjoying the process. There's also an audiobook for that. And to help you out, I've partnered with a nutritionist that I really love and believe in to bring out a productivity cookbook for you guys. The reason I worked on this project is to help you find healthy, delicious meals that you can cook in a matter of minutes so that you have the rest of the day to do whatever is important to you. Forget about the hardship of this area in your life. You can finally eat healthy very quickly. There is a plethora of recipes to choose from, 210. There's also a vegan version. And, you know, it has everything. Snacks, breakfast, dinner, supper, you name it. And it's all with the intention of it being very delicious, cooked very quickly and healthy. Every recipe has, of course, clear nutritional values, clear steps very easy to follow, even if you're not a great cook. A clear picture of what you expect your dish to be like. Yes, it's really made to make your life very easy. That was the intention of this project, and I really hope you enjoyed, guys. And my dear pile number 4, if you're interested in these 2 ebooks, by the way, you'll find links to them down in the description box. And my dear pile number 4, I wish you the best of luck. May you be always divinely blessed, as I see in your reading here. This was your reading, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye.